checking out how the Q500's going to work. I guess I should turn the sound off on that. Mute. Now you can hear me. Hi. Alright, now we just flew up. We wanted to see what it was going to do. You'll have to excuse the video of me, it's just a life cam. But there you can see, you can pan the camera around however you want. Now we're going to do a little flying. Video actually looks pretty good. Kind of impressed with it. It is high quality. As you can see, it's a boring flight, but we're at your audit video. Not so worried about anything else. Just a test. Do a little panning. Doesn't pick the shadows up real well if you got a bright backlight, as you can tell. Still pretty good video though. Could probably be fixed in post if you wanted to take the time to do it. And if you're wondering why the lighting keeps changing on my video, it is actually storming outside. Then the sun will shine. Then it'll storm some more. So the lighting's continuously changing. Now this is seeing how fast I can pan. Of course, obviously, you wouldn't want to pan that fast, but that's how fast the thing will rotate. Pretty cool how it'll work. Couldn't get it to go much higher than this because the geofence was turned on. Did not realize it. I'd updated the firmware to make sure it had the latest and greatest, and it set the default back to, I don't know, 500 feet high or something. 400 meters, I think. But that has since been remedied. Kind of a cool sunset. It's a rather long video. My goal was to see how long of a flight I can take on a fully charged battery, continuously running video. And it was just a little over 16 minutes. I'm using the Q500 Plus Typhoon drone. Really like the drone. It's fairly easy to fly. Although I will have to say, do not let the blades touch anything because they're spinning fast. And even a little twig will cause a blade to break. And guess what happens once you shatter a blade? Your drone's going to drop out of the sky. So, not good. There you can see a couple hilltops over there drilling a well. My intentions today, if it hadn't been raining, was to fly over and check it out. But when I went outside, I realized that wasn't going to happen. That and looking at the weather report, which is something you should probably do all the time. before you fly, there's a wind advisory out. This storm will be preceded with 20 to 30, maybe even 40-mile-an-hour winds. And that's on the ground. So imagine what it'd be once you get up this high. Of course, it's always more windy. Well, not always, but there's a great chance of it being more windy up higher. That'd be my cousin's place over there. He's built him a new house. Really nice. Look out for that tree. Interesting. Heard something outside. Don't know what it was. Oh, meter man. Out there to read the meters again. Never fails. Yeah, looks like the shingles are all fine on my roof. That's pretty cool. That brick house there, that's where I grew up at. That's what I always considered my home place. But that's long since been sold. This all used to be farmland. I remember riding with my dad on the tractor, baling hay, cutting hay, all that stuff when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. This all used to be farm. But been sold off over the years. You can see the pipeline where they did up there on the hill. There's a road they put in up to it. And I guess however high I get this time, it's going to be as high as it would let me go. Needless to say, I live down in the holler. They're still pumping the sunlight in. Not too impressed with the dynamic range on the camera, but like I said, I haven't tried to pull any shadows out, so I don't know if it'll look any better in post or not. But something else you always got to be mindful of is wires. Can't always see them. But you definitely don't want to hit them with your drone. Guess we're 9 minutes and 19 seconds into this video. Wondering what that brown trail's about. Fire company come in, cut out that hillside there, so I was using my four-wheeler to drag the brush for them to be nice. Careful, folks. You might get blinded here in a minute. I think I actually looked down. Oh, you're lucky. You didn't see too much of the old bald head. As you can tell, this was pretty much late in the evening when I'm flying. The sun's obviously setting. But still taking good video. As I stated earlier, we're just flying around. Want to see how long it will get for flight times. Always great to test things. I should lean back up here. I think I turned autofocus off on that little camera. But all in all, I'm fairly impressed. I don't notice a whole lot of fisheye effect. Of course, none of these skyline horizon lines, whatever you want to call them, are actually straight, so it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, there it is. Look like a Jewish person with a beanie on. And we're up to almost 12 minutes now of flight video. All in all, I will have to say the Typhoon Q500 Plus with its HD camera actually does a really nice job. It'll do 60 frames per second. It also has 50 frames and 48 frames. There's nothing smaller, or slower, I should say. Kind of like to have it go down to 30 because don't always need high speed, but that way to match everything. Because I have found that sometimes if you want everything to work right, you gotta break that 60 down to 30 so you can match up with those things. In post editing, basically all I'm doing is playing around, getting used to putting the drone where I want it, making the camera angle, everything. The camera will go up and down, but if you want it to go side to side to do a 360, you actually need to turn the drone, but that's not bad. I mean, why twist a lever and boom, you're panning. So whether you turn the plane or the camera, to me it really don't make much difference, because you're usually going to be hovering anyway, taking video. So just put it where you want it and make it stay. The drone also has what they call smart mode. Basically, the main reason is for newbies. That way, no matter which way the drone is orientated, whichever way you turn the lever is the way it's going to turn. Or if you put it in the mode I'm using now, which is angle mode, you basically need to make sure the drone is orientated in the right direction so you know which way to turn the button. Don't really need smart mode for that, but what I do like about smart mode is the fact that it has a follow me mode and a watch me mode. So you can basically put it in that mode, get on your four-wheeler, motorcycle, whatever you want to ride, and it will actually track you as long as you have the controller with you. Of course, that does not mean that it won't run into a tree if you let it, so you want to make sure you have it high enough to make sure no obstacles are in its way. But it will supposedly go up to 20 miles an hour, maybe a little faster, in the follow me mode. When you're just flying, I've been getting 14, 15 miles an hour, which is plenty fast for me. I haven't done any mods to the quad or anything, but I didn't buy it as a stunt drone. I have a couple of them I go playing around with. If I want to worry about crashing, it's no big deal. I was more worried about the audio and the video. Well, not so much audio, but video. And to have smooth video, which basically is what you're seeing here. You cannot be zooming around. Looks like we're getting close to it. I'm walking up here to grab the drone. And I would say we're pretty much done. I flew until I got the warnings saying I should land. I do not try to get 2 or 3 warnings. And as you can tell, I just grabbed it. That's what it looks like video wise close. Needless to say, it's a wide angle, so it makes people look fatter. Not that I need any help, but there you go. But anyway, y'all have a good one.